Hi, my name is Susan Shaw, and I'm the new district ranger on the Police Ranger District out in Potlatch, Idaho, and my personal address is P.O. Box 223, Potlatch, Idaho, 83855. And I was going to ask y'all if you wanted the truncated version or the long version of what I have to talk about, but if I only have 2 to 3 minutes, then you're getting the really short version. The Nez Perce and the Clearwater National Forest are going through a combination process, and so they will, if that's approved and everything, they'll soon be called the Nez Perce Clearwater National Forest, and they'll have one forest supervisor and one supervisor's office, even though in the near future there's still 2 offices, one in Orofino and one in Grangeville. I'm not really sure how much information y'all want to know, since there's a research office here that's on one arm of the National Forest System, and then the National Forest lands are another arm of the National Forest System. So it's not really pertaining to anything here in the city limits of Moscow, but I know you guys commented on the Loxaw Land Exchange, and so I just thought I'd come and see if you have any questions, or if you want any additional. I did print out some handouts and, new org charts and stuff of what's being proposed. And I don't know if you all want that information. Now, I presented this to the city of Potlatch, and they were like, okay, thank you. Now we have a question about your sewer line.
Well, first, Ms. Shaw, welcome to the area. We're pleased to have you here. I know at least one of your predecessors, probably a couple,
yeah.
And it sounds like it's a great job opportunity, and it's certainly, I hope you find, as we have, that it's a wonderful place to live and work.
Well, the short time
I
I've
guess
been here.
the questions that we would have here from the city of Moscow would pertain to any changes in jobs, because certainly some citizens of Moscow might be employed by the Nez Perce or Clearwater forests, and what that might mean for us here, what the issues are for the Potlatch Ranger District as related to that interaction. And if you have handouts, we'd be happy to have our city clerk receive them. Anything you'd like to have posted as relates to the city, we can certainly make reference to that.
Okay. Actually, what they're moving to is to have zones. So they'll have a south zone, which are 2 or 3 of the ranger districts, a central zone, and then the north zone. And the north zone is the North Fork Ranger District out of Orofino, and then the Palouse Ranger District. And I think we were pretty small to begin with. So we're actually possibly getting 2 new positions because what they'll be doing in the zone is, instead of having a forest or a district silviculturist on both the Palouse Ranger District and the North Fork, they're going to have one of those oversight positions, and then they'll have more, what we say, boots on the ground of the lower graded positions. And so we'll end up with actually 2 additional individuals or positions on the Palouse. There'll be a little bit of changing as far as the district ranger on the North Fork Ranger District didn't have the same number of immediate staff as I do on the Palouse, and so we're going through and kind of averaging or leveling those out so that we both have 5 GS-11 staff assistants of varying disciplines. So there may be a position that may currently work for me in Potlatch, that if that individual moves on or moves up in his career, that position may end up being supervised by the North Fork Ranger District, and it may be where they would actually report to the Orofino office. But we're not typically going to make people move if they're already in place. We're trying to be as considerate as possible to, traveling and those types of things. So, any other questions? Or?
Council members have any questions for Ms. Shaw?
That's my main
Anybody
question
else?
I have.
Well, thank you and welcome. We
Welcome.
appreciate your coming here. Yes,
Thank
and
Thank you.
if you do have some handouts that you'd like to share with us, our city clerk can receive those.
Okay.
Thank you.